YouTube views are worthless if they don't turn into leads, and most B2B companies have no system to make that happen. You see, I've helped over 40 business owners scale with YouTube, and what I've learned is that subscriber count and view count means nothing. I've seen channels with hundreds of thousands of subscribers generate 0 leads, while small YouTube channels with 2,000 to 3,000 followers are generating 6 figures just from the leads that they get from the YouTube videos. So what's the difference? They have a proper conversion strategy. So in this video, I'll break down the entire system we use with our clients to turn YouTube viewers into booked calls, signups, and paying customers. Let's dive in. So the first thing that is the absolute foundation of generating leads from YouTube is attracting the right audience. If you're attracting the wrong people, nothing else matters that I will talk about in this video. You can have the perfect call to action and 0 leads if your viewers are not your ICP. Right now, the channels that generate the most amount of leads and revenue from YouTube, especially in the B2B space, are these small, very targeted channels. For example, one of my clients, Sam Dunning, we frequently get between 400 to 1,000 views on most of his videos, but he still closed over $66,000 in the first 7 months, I believe, of working together. I've made a whole interview with him that you can check out on my channel. But the main thing is that he literally has 2,000 to 3,000 subscribers on his channel. We are getting a couple hundred, maximum a couple thousand views per video, and he's still generating tens of thousands of dollars from his channel. And that's because we go very niche to just targeting his ideal clients, which are SaaS companies that are looking for services regarding SEO and GEO. So now you might be asking, how do you actually make sure that you're attracting the right type of people? Luckily, it's very simple. First thing is that you always want to create content about your ICP's problems and pain points. This is because the way you will attract these people is by making videos that are useful for them, and these will be videos that are helping them fix their problems that they are struggling with, that they are searching for how to solve. You want to position yourself as the helper, the person that will help them fix those pain points, those problems. In all of these videos, you want to use their language, address their specific pain points, and really talk to their desires, what they want to achieve. So for example, if you're targeting e-commerce brands, you should never really make a video that is not targeted towards exactly e-commerce brands. So you should basically always have in your titles at least e-commerce as the word, and you should always talk to these people specifically. So the main lesson here is you shouldn't chase views, you should chase the right views. By the way, if at any point of this video you want to see how we can help you handle YouTube entirely done for you, so we can turn it into one of your main marketing channels for your business, then click the first link in the description and book a free call with me. Now back to the video. The second thing you have to do to generate B2B leads from your YouTube videos is providing massive value. This ties directly into my last point. The way you win on YouTube is by making your videos useful and valuable for the right type of people. And the way you do that is by literally giving away everything. Most people just gatekeep information in their videos because they think, why would anyone buy if I just give away everything for free? But the reality that you have to understand is that people don't pay for information anymore. They pay for implementation, accountability, personalization. So the more you give in your free videos, your free content, the more likely that they will trust you and actually go ahead and buy from you. When you hold information back, the only thing that will happen is that your viewers will go to your competitors who are actually giving away value in their videos, and that's where they will go to get information from, and then obviously that's where they will actually buy from. So how do you make sure that your videos are actually valuable? I'm not saying that what you should do is just make 2-hour-long pre-training videos and stuff where you give away literally every single detail. That's not what I'm saying. What this means is that each of the videos that you create, you want to give examples, you want to give away all the information that a person needs to actually implement that advice. You should show full strategies, you should share your screen if needed, you should show dashboards, you should show analytics, numbers, and every single detail. The more details you can give, the more examples you can give, the better. For example, for one of my clients, Taylor Heron, who's running a cold email agency, we are frequently showing his client dashboards, the analytics behind the campaigns that he's running with his clients, all the numbers, the email copies. This is the type of stuff that I'm talking about, the real value. And that was one of the reasons why in just the first month of working together, we were able to make him $28,000 from his YouTube channel, which I just made a video about recently, by the way. So if you want to check that out, you can also do that on my channel. And apart from that, you can also think about some very long and very in-depth videos occasionally. For example, here's a video from one of my clients, Adam Robinson, that we uploaded recently, which was a full free course video that is over an hour long and goes very deep into the subject. That video absolutely crushed it for him because this was a value bomb. Now let's get into how you actually do the call to actions in your videos. What most people do wrong is that they either have no call to actions in their videos or like a very weak one at at the end somewhere, and they usually make it sound very pushy or very salesy and unnatural, and they don't connect it with the value that they provided in that specific video. Let me show you what I mean by that exactly and how to fix all of this, because I've tested a lot of different ways of doing call to actions in YouTube videos, and there's one specific strategy that I found converts best. For this, you need to make 2 call to actions in all of your YouTube videos. The first one at around the 33% mark of the video. For that first call to action, you want to keep it casual, almost like an afterthought. So saying something like, by the way, if you want help implementing this, you can click the first link in the description. Anyway, back to the video. You can see that just a moment ago I did something similar in this exact video. So this first call to action is just a quick mention, and then you continue with the video as usual. This catches the viewers who are already convinced and already ready to take the next step, but because it's soft and short, it doesn't get people to drop off. Now the second call to action, you should make it at the very end of the video. This one will be longer and a more intentional one. What you need to do here is firstly recap what you've explained in that video, and then position your offer as the thing that comes next. So for example, saying something like, now you know the strategy, but to actually implement it, you need to do XYZ. So if you want help with that, click the first link in the description and we can talk. This works very well because this converts the viewers who need the full video to actually trust you enough to take the next step. And it also makes booking a call or signing up or whatever that call to action is the next logical step. The reason why this framework works with these 2 call to actions is that different viewers are at different stages of their buying journey. Some people already trust you more and are easier to convert, but some people need the whole thing. So with this, you're not leaving conversions at the table. Now, in order to make sure that your YouTube efforts are actually successful and they are driving leads and revenue, you need to be tracking it properly, because most companies honestly have no idea if YouTube is working. They post videos, but they never connect it back to pipeline. And YouTube doesn't have a built-in tracking in place like paid ads, for example. And something that makes this even harder is that the B2B buying journey is super messy. Someone might watch a couple of YouTube videos, then see you on LinkedIn, and then convert from a cold email that they get from you. So in order to still track properly how much YouTube is influencing your pipelines and how many leads and revenue you're generating from it, we use 2 different strategies. The first one is UTM links. Every link in the description of our YouTube videos have UTM parameters. This tracks exactly which videos are driving clicks and conversions. This is very simple to set up, but most people just skip it. Then the second thing, and most companies don't do that, is self-reported attribution. What this means is we ask our clients to add a specific field in their booking forms or their sign-up forms where they ask which platforms have you consumed our content on. And you have multiple choice answers with all the platforms that our clients are actively creating content on. So this will give you a very clear picture. And also we recommend our clients that on sales calls or on demo calls, just ask a couple of questions about which type of content have they consumed, which YouTube videos, or where they find them specifically. This can also give us some very important data, because as I said, the B2B buying journey is very messy. So we want to get as much of this data as possible. Now, of course, there's a lot more that goes into generating leads from YouTube. I'm talking about strategy, coming up with the right video ideas, packaging the videos, thumbnail, title, production, distributing the videos, etc. So if you're serious about using YouTube to generate leads for your business without having to do all of this yourself or hire an in-house team to do it, then click the first link in the description and book a free call with me. On that call, we'll map out exactly how YouTube can work for your specific business, and we'll also see if we are the right fit to work together. So click that link below, book your call, and if you want to see how we helped our client Taylor generate $28,000 from YouTube in the first 28 days of working with us, then watch this video next.